second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
Aye, Sandra Cameron.
Aye, Joyce Ihawker. Yes.
I abstain. Karen Dusty.
Oh, we should probably, forgot we have TV, we have to wait.
Yeah.
And I, because this is me, I can't,
No, but you can approve the minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
We already went through that last week. These are just minutes.
okay.
We have to approve the notes that were taken about our meeting. You're not approving anything on here, just the language,
I just
the
see
notes.
my name.
No, it's fine.
Fast and stuff.
Okay, we are officially opening at 7 o'clock. We just approved the minutes for June 10th. It's Wednesday, July 8th. This is the Warren Conservation Commission, and we're gonna move on to, you're here. So why don't
How
we just...
convenient.
Oh, well, because we have this agenda and we're on television, we have to follow the order. So bills and payroll. Otherwise, we scoot you in. It shouldn't take long. though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what do we have? Bills, MACC in the amount. Can I have a motion to pay our bills?
I make a motion to pay MACC in the amount of $162. I make a motion to pay Tim O'Brien of Lucy Stone Park expenses in the amount of $1,237.66.
Okay, can I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
I, Karen Dusty.
Aye, Joyce Ihawker.
Aye, Sandra Cameron.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
Okay, it's approved. Excuse me, I need my pen. Put a signature, my cat pen.
I have my cow pen.
Oh, you do? Oh, you have another one. All right. Is this what we're signing? Okay. Let's just sign anywhere.
Do you get to sign it in one of those? Oh, that's not payroll, sorry.
Okay, can I have a motion to ratify payroll?
Make a motion to ratify payroll for the weeks of May 31st, 2026 through June 13th, 2026 in the amount of $195.20. For the week of June 14th, 2026 to June 27th, 2026 in the amount of $241.67.
Second?
I second.
All in favor?
I, Karen Dusty.
Aye, Joyce Ihawker.
Aye, Sandra Cameron.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
to open the public hearing for Carl Street and continue it once again. I haven't heard from Jim. We'll do this just for a little bit. Can I have a motion to continue?
I make a motion to continue the NOI for Carl Street.
I second that motion.
We're gonna continue it to August 12th, 7 p.m. Sandra seconded, all in favor?
I, Karen Dusty.
Hi, Joyce Ihawker.
I Sandra Campbell.
Hi, Gabrielle McKenna.
Okay, we're gonna open up the public hearing for Cemetery Road and Maple Street.
I make a motion to open and continue the public hearing for Cemetery Road and Maple Street until August 12th at 7 p.m.
Second,
I second.
all in favor?
Aye. Oh, sorry. Hi, Gabrielle McKenna.
I Sandra Campbell.
Hi, Joyce Ihawker.
I, Karen Dusty.
Fantastic. See, fast.
I feel bad for showing up. I mean, I had a little longer.
Well, we had things going on with the other projects that, or one of them had, there's reasons for this, so.
Yeah,
Hopefully yours, we won't see you ever again. No,
well, hopefully maybe on future projects.
Exactly. Okay,
No.
we're gonna start with, the Hillside, we're gonna open a public meeting. We have an RDA for, the town of Warren, Hillside Avenue. And,
I printed out just the single plan sheet. I noticed I hadn't really highlighted the, there's two there. I highlighted the, wetland delineation or the setback line, so that's now delineated. So just a little bit of background on this project. This project is in bidding right now. Town's been, this is the last phase of, like, I think this is phase 6 of the School Street neighborhood.
oh, right, yeah.
Starting in Quabog Street, we've chipped our way through. And
That's
so
right.
this is the last phase. So just briefly, it's a road reconstruction, water main improvement project. In essence, we're gonna make an ADA compliant sidewalk that will now connect. So we connected from Quabog Street from the school, one of our first projects.
Oh, right.
And now it's school kids can walk all the way to Warren Lombard on a sidewalk if they choose to. They might not, but, so there is an intermittent stream to the north of Hillside Avenue. So Otis is over here, Quabog Street is down here.
Yeah,
That runs eastbound, discharges into a 6-foot culvert, down to Quabog. So this would be the delineation, this would be the offset. You can see this is the first half of the project, the second half, the entire project is within the, regulated area of the wetland. So what we're doing here, right now the road's about 23 feet wide
yeah,
and it's 2-way.
yeah.
So what we're doing is we're making the road 17 feet wide. It's gonna be one way from Otis down to Quabog only. That way we can,
Really?
yeah,
Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering why you had that sign,
that way we can add
the sidewalk. Okay, I was gonna ask
Right,
you.
to kind of maintain the same width,
Yeah,
without creating any additional impervious or anything like that.
no, smart cookies.
Right, so because we're curving it, we had made, when we did the Quabog Street project, we did improvements into Hillside just a bit. We added a couple of catch basins down there or replaced them. I think they might have been some shoddy ones in the past. So because we're curving it now, we need to collect the stormwater. So we're just piping that down and then, then it's gonna go down to the river.
So
These will have full depth sumps and the hoods for oils and so.
they're, 4 foot?
Yes,
So-
4 foot sump, yeah.
Okay. And then are these the final outflow? Where does the water go?
It discharges directly to the Quabog.
Is this the final outflow there another set of basins that it
Oh,
touches first?
It ties into these set of basins here and then into these set of basins here. I'm not sure where it goes from here. I think it might go down and discharge there. So there's
Okay, so you have,
at least.
you have something in front of you and you're not creating the
That's
point
right,
source?
that's right.
Okay,
And we did the same thing at Quabog Street too. We used the same
existing.
outfall and just
Yeah.
improved what we could on the street.
So, stormwater standards require, we have a lot of new people. Stormwater standards require that if you are creating a point source, collecting water and then sending it somewhere in a single stream, which is usually most basins, catch basins, etc., then you need to file for a notice of intent with that, and then you have to follow stormwater standards, seven, I think. And if that were the case here, then he would have to file a notice of intent and then tell us how he is making the water clean
Right.
before it exits the last out.
We always try to make sure we use the existing ones because it gets very expensive
It
to
does.
create a new one.
Although, it does behoove us maybe at some point to clean the water before, I
Yeah,
mean,
oh,
and then
absolutely.
adding the sumps
Yeah.
certainly helps, but it really is helpful to, maybe pull it further away from the river so it
Yeah.
has,
Yeah, a little time to, you can slow it down and
yeah.
treat it a little more with, grass swales and things. So that's this project, so I don't know if anybody has any questions.
I always have questions,
Well, good.
but you answered most of them. I've been, between my eyes, I was using my phone trying to blow things up.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
little rough on the.
So this is all out of our jurisdiction except here. Oh, the only thing, and it's a minor, because I know BMPs are typically followed, but why would there only be silt fence partway up the street and then it just ends? It's just why?
That's not silt fence.
Oh,
That's guardrail.
is that a guardrail?
You know what, there is guardrail that where we.
But that is it's the
You're
graphic for silt fence. And then I was looking for straw wattles, because I thought for sure there would just be straw wattles instead.
Yeah, that line should extend to wrap around to the
To,
corner.
like any point that, right.
Right, so it can't, yeah, so I can revise that.
Yeah.
As the deadline for.
That would be, right.
That's how she gets the big bucks.
That's why you pay the big bucks. Replace or install the new sidewalks, you've got that, and why not silt fence along the north portion? The catch basins, everything is within the existing footprint.
Yes.
Some people are gonna get some nice new stairs, and it's kind of an impressive little project.
Yeah, it'll be nice to wrap the, with Jeremy having paved Richardson, nice to tie the whole neighborhood up and
Yeah.
not have to go back there for 50 years
50
hopefully.
years, right, sure, something like that. Anyway, it looks good. You drove, after we spoke, I got in the car and went
Yeah.
and just double checked things, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that they did all the paving here. It's been a while since I walked.
Yeah, it'll make the neighborhood, the walls that we're replacing, they're,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, because we have to make the sidewalk compliant, so the sidewalk's gonna come down to the, to the curb height adjacent to the road, so and some of those walls are falling down. You go
Right.
near them,
yeah,
so we're replacing all the walls on
oh,
that,
wow.
on that west side. So.
Yeah. It's super nice, yeah.
I'd like to have gone for a walk with you.
Yeah, it was a fast thing, okay. Do you have any questions, concerns? All right, so we have options. We have a request for determination of applicability, and we are making a determination on whether or not they can proceed with the project. I should probably say a little more about this to you. The regulations, if you didn't find it when you guys were reviewing this, the regulations say that if there is work done for water mains, gas, utilities within an existing footprint of a road or an access drive or something that's paved and already degraded, there would be an exemption. There's an exemption in section 2 that allows the work to be performed without filing. It is in jurisdiction because it's in the wetland buffer zone, but they don't have to file because everything remains within the existing footprint. So if the road kept its width and they added the sidewalk additionally, they would have to file.
Okay.
Because it would be work, it would be a buffer zone project, and it's not a big deal, but it still would have to, because of the proximity. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, with that, we have positive and negative determinations, which is always opposite of what you think it is. So we are going to issue, the question that they posed was whether the activities depicted on the plans referenced above are subject to the Wetlands Protection Act and the regulations, and what is. There's never an equivalent. The area described in the request is subject to jurisdiction under the Act, since the work described meets the requirements for the following exemption. As specified in the Act and regulations, no notice of intent is required. They nicely gave us the exemption, and it's 10.02B and 10.586. So can I have a motion to issue a negative determination of 5?
So moved.
Okay,
I second.
all in favor?
Gabrielle McKenna.
I, Sandra Cantor.
Aye, Joyce Ihacker.
I, Karen Dusty. Just makes it a whole lot easier when you try to remember everything.
Right, so be it, so be it. Okay. Jam all this back in. Thank you for coloring the
Yeah,
trade show trees. Okay, so the next project is that we're gonna open a public meeting for the town of Warren, Pulaski, and Cottage Street.
I would make a motion to open the public
Oh, we
meeting.
don't have to make a motion.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Okay.
Right.
I did the same thing with this one because I hadn't.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Thank you so much.
So
yeah. All right.
this project, at this point, is a design-only project. Jim Ferrara, I think with some of CMRPC's help, was able to procure a grant to design improvements for Pulaski Street and the Cottage Street neighborhood. So, I don't know if there's only a small portion of the project that's under your jurisdiction, but you want me to just like briefly go over the whole thing?
Yeah, just give us
Okay.
the highlight, just for the fun,
Okay.
because it's sort of a cool little pocket of a neighborhood.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting because the town also had a contract with Weston and Sampson, not me, but our planning group, to come up with schemes to redevelop the mill.
Oh, right.
And, right, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of interesting that we're, kind of working two different objects, but. So this project would be mostly, not a whole lot would happen on Pulaski Street itself. We're limited with utilities, there's one house and then it's mostly the building, former factory buildings until you get onto Cottage. And there's just obstructions like the bridge and the river crossing, and there's an underground tunnel over here that, we don't know how deep it is, but it's definitely in the way. So Heather Comey also delineated these wetlands. There's an unnamed brook here that ends up, it's all beaver ponded up now, in the big parking lot behind the mill.
Oh, yeah.
That's big. So, this is the first portion of Pulaski Street. The improvements here would be roadway only and removing and replacing the existing drainage. There's a couple of catch basins existing, well, there's one here, totally collapsed. And there's one here, I mean, all the drainage in the neighborhood is fairly bad. But there is an existing 12-inch CMP that we did TD inspection of the utilities out here. It's in good condition, so our plan would be, if they were to pursue funding for this, replace the pipe to a point where the old one connected in, and then we were gonna line it. We think, I know this bridge is on DOT, there's the bridge right now that crosses South Street that's already has portion of the lane impacted. This bridge is in just as bad a shape, so there's
Did
like,
they just replace something? Is it they just replaced a bridge at the end of here 2 years ago, 3, 4 years, my sense of time is, but just recently.
they may have done, they might have done repairs
Yeah.
to this bridge, because the South Street bridge, because I believe that's still in design with DOT.
It's not the one that goes over the train
No,
tracks,
no,
but a smaller one
Yeah.
at the end of Pulaski,
Yes.
maybe if you go, at Pulaski and then you go left, right?
Well, I know this bridge has not, this bridge here that crosses Pulaski Street is in disrepair, and I know it's on
Right.
Jeremy's.
Yeah.
It's only, it's the only real way into without going through the middle. So there's likely to be improvements here, so there would be no reason to try to, we would, to improve anything here.
They did do, I know what you're talking about, they did do a little bit of repair on a couple of the beams on this south
Right.
street.
Okay,
Right,
all
'cause-
right.
Not a whole lot.
yeah, that I think was just to make it safe enough for truck traffic.
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
we had to lower the weight of the truck
Yeah.
traffic. I was working for Jeremy, and we had to lower the
Okay.
weight.
Yeah, and it was
of it.
barreled
Yeah.
off to,
It was right, exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, the whole bridge is gonna get replaced,
Okay,
but not,
so that's a different project.
that's a different project, right? You
Okay.
should see them at some point, you haven't seen them already? but-
No, haven't,
Yeah, so they're probably still in the conceptual phase, it takes a long time for
Yeah.
DOT.
sure.
Um,
Oh, well, that's good. All right, so this project, you're doing a couple of culverts on this road.
You got a couple of catch basins that would have the deep sumps and the
Right.
hoods, just, right now, they're broken down, just full of sand, so these aren't functioning at all. I don't know if you've ever been on Pulaski Street, sometimes it's like 40 feet of asphalt, and it's all like entrances, so we're actually reducing the paved area, these green splotches you'll see are where we're trying to define, try to keep, it's not a lot, but it's
Oh, I
just,
see.
just so much asphalt.
And then you're creating little pockets for the driveway next to the building.
That's right, yeah, I ran a program that, so trucks can still get in and out as, depending on what would happen with this development. So there's a little localized low point on Pulaski Street, kind of right in the middle of that gigantic parking lot.
Yeah,
There's only one catch basin there, so we're gonna replace that, with 2 deep sump catch basins. We'll tie into the existing catch basin, and then there's a series of catch basins through the parking lot that ultimately discharges
into that street.
existing now into that stream, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So then it would just be road reconstruction through here. And then we get to the patch, and this is where all the improvements would happen, but this is all that second sheet outside your jurisdiction. The Quabog is over here, but I think the Heather had noted that it's like 250 feet away.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was on Mass Mapper, it was making it like 200 on the nose.
Yeah,
Depending on where the bank was, what was
Yeah,
considered bank, right?
Right.
But, again, it's Mass Mapper, so.
Yeah, right. You have to show the river and the road on the hillside.
Right, yeah.
So this sewer's all fairly new in the entire neighborhood, because it was done in 2000. So no replacement of the sewer, but all new water main, because right now the entire neighborhood, the cottage and the residential part of Pulaski, is served by an old 2-inch line that's fed through the mill. So that's not ideal when you're, when you have your utilities coming through a private entity. This would just, so this would be, this is
Cottage Street.
Cottage Street, yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to be reusing the existing drain on Cottage Street. We're just making improvements to it. Right now, there's like one catch basin at the intersection and 2 here that collect the entire neighborhood. So we're just, you know, using standard practices, you know, 300-foot spacing max, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we're replacing the existing line through the mill. And we'll get, I think that might be the next, we're a little out of order. I'm gonna go to the last page because this is where Cottage Street is. So, we would be bringing the new drainage down. Right now it's 12-inch clay. We'd make it 12-inch HDPE. Water, and so the town has an easement through the mill site, so that's why we're able to utilize, except for this little piece here, which the town would have to purchase an easement there. And then ultimately, the storm drain would flow back down to, so here's South Street, this is the mill entrance. We would flow down, and then the pipe started being good here, and it doesn't really do the town any benefit to do improvements inside the mill. So we're just tying into the existing, and that will, you know, flows through a couple of structures and then
Out to the Quabog.
out to the river.
So,
Okay, so you said you were gonna do any improvements inside the mill? Even the pipes that the town owns inside the mill?
Well, the sewer, just like I said, the sewer is new, so
Right,
we knew it.
just-
Okay,
yeah.
so, but yeah, we're bringing water line, when they did, I think 20 years ago, I think they did a new water line on South Street, and they left a stub inside the mill, so we're tying that in, so to give the cottage area, or we're not, the hatch, excuse me, the cottage from Pulaski, to give them better water flow and fire flow.
Okay,
Because right now, they do have a hydrant there, but it's off
Thank you.
of
off of the river.
the mill's property. And it's like, this is, you know, the district should be in control of this.
Right.
So you see the setbacks here, this would be riverfront, and that would be the wetlands associated with the brook, the unnamed intermittent stream. So this is, right now, it's design, like I said, design only, but getting an RDA, getting all the permits in place gives, you know, sometimes an application for one stop or for block grant can be lost by the point you don't get for having your permits in place. So Jim wanted to get the permits, it was part of my scope.
Yeah,
I asked him if he, I was willing to, if he just wanted to pump the brakes, but he wanted to keep going. And I know that actually, side note, the mill, most of this is owned by the mill, but then there's this private,
Mhm.
right? And they are having issues with their insurance company because they don't have proper fire protection, because their fire protection is based on pumps from the river.
oh, interesting,
Yes.
okay.
So actually, what I'm doing,
Utilized or worked for decades.
Wow, okay.
is that right? They need to be operated like regularly. Because I'm actually wrapping up a project, a water tank project that was exactly for a paper mill in Orange.
Mhm.
That's specifically why, because their insurance company was, well, they don't want to cover you if your place
The
is burned
paper
down.
mill.
Yeah, because your place is burned down. So that's the project. Hopefully, Jim and maybe CMRPC can pursue improvements. The bad thing about this project is where the improvements are most needed, you have to install, like 700 feet of utilities that, they get the benefit of it, but it like doubles the price of the project. But that's what grants are for, try to because everything, the entire area was paved up there. It's, I mean, I can understand why, but, whew.
All right. All right, ladies, this is the same.
Mhm.
Do you have any questions? Okay, same thing. I believe it was the same question, whether the activities.
Right.
So can we, I have a motion to issue a determination of applicability. Hold on a second. Negative determination, 5. And the reason is, installation of utilities in paved roads and maintenance, but not enlarging infrastructure in the riverfront.
So it's both of those. So moved.
Can I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
I, Gabrielle McKenna.
I, Sandy Kimbrough.
Aye, Joyce Highhopper.
Karen Duffy. Yes, I don't know if you want to say.
Fabulous, okay.
Thank you.
Would like finish doing this? Yes, thank you. Will you send a page, not the whole thing, because that's a waste of paper, but just an updated page, with the,
With the Silflex
Yeah.
extension, yeah.
yeah, that would be good.
You want it as a hard copy or PDF?
You could just send a PDF.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You could just send a PDF, hard copies, whatever, as long as we have it, we can print it out.
We have the technology.
We do have technology.
Great.
All right, fantastic.
Can I just get that spelling of your name so I get it right?
Yeah, how do you,
Storti.
Oh,
is it Storty?
Yes.
I called before, when I first called you, I called one of the main numbers that's on your email.
Yeah.
And then, it takes you to the nightmare of, please state the name of the person. And then I say, Bill Storty, and then it's like, Sarah Jones? I mean, it was completely, and I'm like, I might be mumbling, but that's
Yeah.
like way over the top. And so we go through this process again, and then it understands Bill, but it doesn't understand your last name. And I'm like, you know what? I'll find another.
Find
phone
it
number. Never mind.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming.
Thank you.
We have a Pat Bateman and a Pat Bates in our company.
Oh.
Pat Bateman gets all kinds of calls from Pat Bates. It drives him bananas. All right, well, have a good night. Thank
All
you very
right,
much.
you too. Fantastic, all right, that is done. Any new business? Any old business?
I'm still looking for that file from 2002, but they haven't filed the certificate of compliance yet, or the one that we sent.
Oh, they never called or emailed, I didn't get anything.
No, I have not found that file yet.
That's sort of interesting. Oh, and you haven't found the file yet?
I think that might be in the basement.
Good luck with that.
So somebody sent a home that was built in 2002, which is before my time even.
That was,
So, an attorney's assistant, somebody sent a note just saying, do we need to get a certificate of
the email.
compliance?
that was the email.
And, so my reply was, yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal, just send us a request, a formal request. We don't have, they didn't send
Nothing
anything.
came in yet.
But every time we do get a certificate of a compliance request, we should pull up the plans, torture Corinne, she has to go dig in the dusty
I'm gonna have to
places
find out where it is.
in the town hall.
Did you check,
I see that.
did you check
Um,
those closets?
So we can get a set of plans and visit the site.
In the hall?
Yeah, I see that.
We shouldn't wait this long to get a certificate, most people just drop it. What we should be doing is following up when the permit expires
Plans.
and say, did you complete it? We're coming over to look and issue a certificate of compliance.
Right.
There's a lien on their property,
Last
so
week was
when we
that.
issue a notice of intent, it's a permit,
Yeah.
because they're doing work in jurisdiction, there's a lien, so file our, orders with the, oh, my words are just,
Registry?
with the registry of deeds, and it's attached to the property. So when somebody goes to sell it, ideally their attorney is good enough to find the lien and say we want it off, because what, if the new person buys it and it's not on, they could be liable for whatever work was done incorrectly, if it was done incorrectly. So anyway, that's my skinny. All right, so, while we're here, we're gonna do this. I have these Form 2 set up, and I'm gonna finish, but I want, I started, and then I'm gonna send it to you, and then Corinne, you can send it,
Okay.
the filing. So we did Hillside first, right?
Correct.
Can
So
you
it goes to,
slowly read the 10.022B?
Yeah.
Okay,
So 10.02 to
Hold it.
B
10.02, and it's parentheses,
of 2 in parentheses on
to B.
And it's installation of utilities in paved roadways. And then 10.58, parentheses 6, parentheses A,
Lowercase a,
lowercase.
yeah,
So it's the B lowercase.
Yeah.
and then it says what?
Maintenance,
Yeah,
but not enlarging infrastructure in the riverfront area.
maintenance, but not,
Enlarging infrastructure in the.
not in, sorry, enlargement.
Enlarging
In
infrastructure
structure.
in the riverfront area.
Riverfront area. Okay. Okay, so the form, you can't see it, Karen, but the applicant, I'm gonna leave that for you to fill out.
yep,
The applicant name, I thought that I did something with this, but apparently I didn't. I thought I started, whatever. I should probably put,
The applicant's
So
name
when-
is Jeremy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they had on the other one. Is, in this instance, negative is good.
right.
yeah, the negative means, we are not, we are determining that you don't need to do this.
Okay.
Hillside Avenue,
Yep.
Hillside Avenue, give me the latitude slowly,
All right, so the latitude has
42.21777, okay, and then the longitude,
is minus 72.19590.
yeah, 19590.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can save this as, and I'm gonna do Highland Avenue.
Hillside.
Documents, active projects, what am I gonna call this? New folder, Highland.
Highland or Hillside?
Oh, see, I've been doing that all day. Hillside Ave. 226. Thank you.
Now, these papers are going to Bill, right?
They are going to Bill.
Okay.
Bill's
You might-
story.
Right, so I just put Hillside so you know which one it is.
Yep.
Parcel lot, date request filed, I think that was in June, right?
The 3rd, June 3rd.
2026.
Where he signed.
Oh, okay, I just see June.
Yeah, I'm the,
Right there.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Olson, property of,
Applicant.
town of property is town of Warren, Mass. You can finish that. Title and date, okay, here's the final plans.
Those are the ones we got today?
We're just going to say,
He
say,
Well, it's got June 3rd here.
no, we're gonna look at the plan set.
That's the date.
Town of Warren, Hillside Ave. Town of Warren, Hillside Ave project. And then we're gonna do
July,
C
just says July
001.
2026.
Yeah, okay, that was
It
your
just says July 2026. Today's one.
C001, C100. Got another C100,
C-101.
101, 500 and 501. And the date on it, here we go. When you're looking at plans, there should be,
It says
It says
just
June.
June
Yeah, he's-
2026 or July of
That's what he
2026.
said.
He doesn't say a
The
date
only time I found a date was
on the signature.
when, yeah.
June 2026. And then we have the RDA. Filing.
Request for determination of
Kristen and
applicability.
Sampson RDA. Filing. With
Mhm.
Alright, that's just good enough. Same thing, June 2026. Save this. Determination is not positive, we're doing a negative. Five, and then I'm going to write, the north side of, what is it, Hillside?
Hillside, yeah.
The north side of Hillside should, plans of denoting the north side of Hillside should include erosion control. I just go across the entirety of
ACC,
ACR.
ACROS has the cost.
well, it's good enough. And then authorization, we're gonna need to sign these. Did you happen to bring?
I do not have any papers for that. I took the certificate of compliance.
Okay. We're gonna have to sign these. This needs to go out within, it needs to be postmarked and sent out within 21 days.
All right, I
I'm
can
going on
get those
vacation.
papers.
When are you going on vacation?
I'm leaving like tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Pennsylvania.
Can you print out here?
No, I don't have a printer. That would be ideal.
No, but do they have a printer?
Well, they do, but it's locked up in Sharon's office.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I don't think they have one out front, do they? Let me.
All right, so,
How many have to sign it? All four of us?
whoever's at the meeting should be able to sign it. We can leave it, I mean, I don't know, you guys figure it out.
I'll print it out
Yeah.
when I get home. I guess I'll finish that up, print it out when I get home, and then
Do you want me to swing by and grab it? What time are you leaving tomorrow?
night. So tomorrow day, anytime is fine.
Then I'll swing by and grab it tomorrow.
I'm home too.
I'm home tomorrow too.
Are you home tomorrow?
I'm home tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
We
All right,
are.
I mean, I could just leave it on my porch and then you guys can come and sign it.
Yeah.
And then if you come later,
I'll come last, and
Then-
then I'll take it in to her.
yeah, okay, that's a plan.
I'll be there.
So when you sign it, when you come in to sign it, just text our group
Got
and
it.
say it's signed. So then Karen and we're all like in the loop.
I'll just have to go to Dunkin' in the morning,
Okay.
get a coffee,
I
and
know.
then sign it. Oh,
All right.
look,
Should you be drinking coffee?
half calf.
Yeah.
Should you be drinking coffee?
Yes, I should. You don't want me not on caffeine, I promise you.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna like save this once I fill it in and then, okay. All right. Is there anything else?
So we got the next date of August.
Oh, I do want to say that for Clark's project, just as a note, the peer reviewer that
Oh.
we engage with is, he's been flat out, and I reached out to him and he didn't get back to me until recently, and he's like, we have that meeting with the planning board on the 20th,
Yeah.
Right.
and he's like, I can't do it. I can't pull it off. I can't pull it off. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going on vacation. Anyway, we ended up agreeing. I called Paquette and he said he was fine extending it, but please don't do it so much further. And this guy is good, so he'll have the peer review done
By the 12th?
before our meeting, yes.
Okay.
And then planning board is trying to figure out if they can get enough people
Are we
to come to our meeting.
On August 12th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
And I was the one that said is that a Wednesday or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
or
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Okay, what was the Monday that I couldn't?
We were trying to get together with planning board to
They
review the
meet on
project
Mondays.
together,
They meet on Monday evening.
because, part of it does make a lot of sense to have the meeting jointly. They have questions, we have a lot of answers, because we're doing the stormwater, but it doesn't impact them. So they might have, let's say, design change ideas that will be like, no, you can't do that, because that's gonna mess things up for us. So anyway, if we do it together, it's like one and done, and then the applicant can just go and do their thing. But if they come to our meeting, and if it'll work out, but you said Monday, nobody can make Monday, so that's
I
fine.
can. But
But we need 3 people, so we do need another person, unless, you wanna bring your baby with you.
If I have them by then, yeah. If I haven't had it by then, you probably don't want me at the meeting. I'll be very grumpy. I could come, but I know you can't bank on whether or not I've had a baby.
Right, but on Wednesday, we need both of you,
you got it.
because we don't have quorum.
I get back from the last
What
one.
Wednesday?
What?
What?
I remember when I went over every day with
For my
my
second.
every day.
I know.
I went 2 weeks
Ooh,
over.
exciting.
Especially with the
With my
skiing.
kids.
It's cool.
Okay, I think that we're set, so I'll have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?